Okay, we've got a bit of the rust colour in there. And we'll give this a go. Perhaps just try it on the wheels to start with. Okay. Oh. Take it easy with this one. Something like that. Sorry if my head's getting in the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's drying up just right. Have a go at the other side. Of course, it doesn't have to be even, that's the whole thing with weathering. Sort of got a life of its own, if you like. The last axle box. And what I'll do, just for the fun of it, just put some on the coupling hooks. Okay. Bring that up so you can have a look. There you go. Bit of rust. There's going to be, from the slate dust is going to settle also on top of that rust a little bit, so it'll be coming through but not so, won't be so prominent. Okay, the grey. So I'll put some grey in. I think what we'll do actually is just, we won't put any white or black to it, we'll leave it like that. Thin it down a bit so you can get a thin layer of this grey onto it, onto the wagon. Floor of the wagon. Just doing the vertical bits first. Okay, we've done the verticals, now just going on to the flat bits, if you like. I think I want to put this on reasonably thick, but there's going to be a lighter grey going on top, and hopefully the idea is that that's going to be the last layer. So, you know, the dust is settling down that way, so these surfaces, these flat surfaces, in my idea is that they will be more thickly covered with quarried dust than anything else. And I think it's quite important for the brush technique that you're dabbing more than, on the horizontal bits anyway, on these flat surfaces, that you're dabbing more than doing this. So that's that. Quickly let that dry, and then we'll crack on with some light grey. With some light grey on the wagon, and then we'll put a little bit of light grey on the slate load as well. Okay, let's mix hopefully the last layer. I'll get some white in there. Let's see what that looks like if I mix it up. Might put a drop more white in. Okay, 2 drops. Yeah, this is the last. This is it, I think. Now we're going to concentrate on the flat surfaces, looking from above. Taking my time with this particular part because this is you're going to be seeing this one quite often. You know, it's at the top part, so you're going to, when the wagon is in use and it's being pulled by the train, your eye's going to be drawn to this bit. Might just put it on quite quick, quite thickly as well. So I think that's okay for the moment. For the wagon, I'll just push that aside and we'll bring in the load, the slate load, and we'll do a bit the same here. Obviously there's more on the top than on the sides. So there's that. Very lightly on the top. Grab a bit of wood to put it on. Turn it over like that, and then I can do the ends. So I'll wait for that to dry off, and then I'll show you both of them, and then we'll get into the last stage of this weathering of this slate wagon. So you can see grey this out a bit here, and then and on top. So what we'll do, put it in the wagon. So looks a bit more weathered now, doesn't it? Okay, so but it's not finished yet. What I'm going to do, just to seal all that weathering paint off, is I'm just going to go over it with some matte varnish, acrylic varnish, just a layer. And I'm talking about the wagon now, not the load. I'm not going over the load, just the wagon, how it worked, just to protect it. And then this wagon's done. So cracking on with the matte varnish then. Going to start with the floor, with the planking. Just a quick layer over the top, just to give it that little bit of protection from any knocks and bruises that might occur during the lifetime of the loco. And it is 16mm live steam. We're usually outdoors riding the loco, so there might be a few knocks and bruises, or there might be steam water droplets that might come down on the wagon, so it's always handy to give them a bit of protection. And of course the weather. So that's the matte varnish layer on top. It's just going to take a little while to dry now, and then it's really done. Then it's finished, this one. And then there's just another 6 to go, and I think what I'll do, I'll get back to you once I've weathered the complete rake of slate wagons, and then we'll continue the video from there. So I've completed weathering all the slate wagons, and I took them outside for a couple of photos in the garden, and there you see the complete rake and overview. And if I compare that with the complete rake of wagons when they were new, it's quite a shocking difference, isn't it? Yeah, and a close-up of a couple of the wagons up close. I like the rust effect on the wheels, especially on the wheels. So what we'll do now is I'll show some video of the weathered wagons actually in use. I think that will end this video series. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Buitenland gebouwd is, alleen ik kan erachter dat het niet handig is. Je kan het ook, hè? Maar je hebt trouwens al... Down the line.